everyone, and welcome to Valley Crafty Corner. Today is going to be card 8 in the holiday card making series. Card 5. I don't know what I was thinking. Card 5 in the holiday card making series. First couple of things is we're going to use a craft standard size card, so the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have some paper from Recollections, and it is from this package here, and it's called Cool Water, so it's got some nice kind of Christmassy colors in there. So it's this kind of peacock looking color, and we're going to start off today by punching a scallop border punch. Just to get this out of the way. Alright, so we'll get that out of the way. And then the other thing I've done is I have a piece of cardstock here, and it's cut to 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to put this little die cut frame. It's a Nestabilities die. I believe it's label 4, and it's the second biggest one. And I just am centering it from side to side, and I just wanted it a little bit closer to the top. Actually, I think I'm going to move it down just a little bit. Probably a little better. I just want to make sure my title is going to go, or my little die piece is going to go here. I just want to make sure I'll have enough room. If I put it there, yeah, I will. Okay. So we're going to put it here. And I'm just going to get my big shot out. And have no fingers today. What the heck is going on? Seriously. Okay, so we'll get this, and we are just going to open up to tab 1. We are going to, I believe this is how we do it. And we're going to put it through like this. Okay, so it has to be completely closed. It's been a long time since I used this, so I'll just sandwich that through. And we're just going to carefully lift the washi tape off. And there's just a little bit of residual washi tape there that I'm just going to rub off. And we can use that for something later. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this die cut piece and we're going to put it in the wood frame embossing folder. And again, I'm going to sandwich that. Put it through this one. So it's going to look like this. So it's got some nice wood grain dimension to it. And then I believe that's all I need out of there. So we're just going to get rid of the big shot. and the other thing that I did is I wanted to make sure that I had a piece of cardstock that would fit behind this piece of paper. So what I did is I just outlined the die cut itself. I just took it and outlined around it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take some stamps, and this is from the Snow Days collection. It looks like this. And I'm going to use 2 stamps just to fill the frame up of that piece. And we are going to use the Hero Art Mid-Tone Cup of Joe. Actually, let's see. I'm using both of these, but I want to put the house over here. The house is going to go over here. And then I'll just clean this up. And then I'm going to use this as well. Now, just to make sure I don't get any ink over top of that house, I'm just going to take a Post-it note, or actually this piece of paper will work. Just going to cover it up there. And take the Cup of Joe ink. Actually, it'll look fine, just like that. Alright, so that's our little scene. And so essentially this is what it's going to look like. So a nice little winter scene. So we need to erase all those pencil lines very carefully. Just so that when you tilt the card from top to bottom, you won't see those pencil lines. And that's the only reason why we're doing that. Alright. So then this is what we want to see. And we are going to pop dot the card up. I just want to make sure that I have my placement right. And we are going to stamp our sentiment right now just to make sure we have the spacing right. And what I did is I'm using that same stamp set that I have been using. And we're going to use this one here. But what I've done is I've cut the star away. I didn't want this star on the sentiment because it was just too much. I actually need a longer block than that. Alright, so there's our sentiment. And we're going to take, just cover up that ink. We're going to take this little kind of peacock looking kind of paper and we're going to cut it back. I only need maybe ½ an inch. Maybe I better go 3/4. And we're going to lay it underneath this piece of paper. It's going to go like that. So I'm just making sure I have a nice border. And then I'm just going to cut the extra off. Actually, it's not quite centered. So what I'm doing is just making sure that where my scallop starts on one side, it's going to end the same on the other side. So that looks a little better. So it's going to look like that. And we're going to pop it up on a dimensional adhesive. And while we have this free, I'm going to tie a bow right here. And this is using that same ribbon as I did on that previous card. I just need my tails a little longer. And again, just monkeying around with the bow just to get it how it needs to be. Alright, so that's pretty much how it's going to look. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, put this piece down. We're just going to make sure we get our placing right. I'm just going to try and scoop this bow down just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take some glue. And that's where we want that to go. And then we're going to take some dimensional adhesive to the back. Alright, and that should be good to pop it up, yeah. So this is going to be a multi-layered card. Alright, now place this down. And then we're going to take some more dimensional adhesive. Use these bigger ones this time. And we're just going to place this down. Right there. And there's our card for today.